Tonight on Team Voodoo Adventures.
That's kind of what we want in the boat every day. You want 10+ foot gators, and the style that we're hunting them today and yesterday we tried it, and it seemed to have worked yesterday. We brought the Sandman with us, which is a Bayou attached pistol rifle. It's a 300 Win Mag. It's got a 5x20 Night Force scope on it. I mean, we can zoom in, and as you can tell, I can shoot the eyeball out of an alligator at about 100 yards.
All that and more next.
Another beautiful sunrise on the Atchafalaya marks day 5 of our alligator hunt. A bit of a foggy morning never hurts our chances of finding the next giant, especially when I've got them honed in on my rifle scope. I've been around gators my entire life. Growing up in the swamp, it's just something you have to be aware of and eventually grow accustomed to. Harvesting gators is something I've done professionally for 15 years now. For the most part, I've been a lone wolf as a hunter, and on some days, help just isn't available, and other days, it's a pretty crucial part to harvesting what is essentially a dead cow floating in the water. Today's journey was in fact one of those days. It started out like any other, putting the hammer down on the gator tail to get to some of the more remote places of the basin. Stocking the swamp box with water. Loading the Sandman, and basically spot and stalking our prey.
No, he's still up. Yep.
Was you on him?
Oh yeah, I was right over.
Let's go see.
Fantastic.
His size?
Oh, he looked like a giant.
Yep. He's hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh look, the other one's going far. You see the one in the middle? Chasing him.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna have to get to the front to grab that the hook in a second.
Oof.
He feels like a what the
Aside from the absolute necessity of safety when doing this,
What happened?
I also don't want these creatures to suffer if it can be helped. A few more direct shots ensure that this beast has expired. And sometimes they get so stinking big, you've got to call in the guy filming to lend a hand.
I can't get his head in the hook. Yeah. Yeah. Try to get his head in. Like, look at the scars on that thing. Like, I'm hoping them scars mean that there's one bigger than him in here. But look, a bite mark. This is the mouth of another one. That's
The bite marks that this giant has on him is a great sign for the possibility of something bigger in the area. Stay tuned after the break as our gnarly adventure continues. All right, guys, we're over here at Guardian Preservation Systems today. I'm here with Jim and Josh, and they're gonna show us exactly what their product does.
Certainly. What we have here is a moisture bearing material, and what we're gonna do is package up any type of equipment, electronics, pumps, anything you can think of for long-term storage. Our process involves purging with inert gas. What that does is removes all the oxidizing agents from the atmosphere. That item can now be stored long-term without any risk of corrosion, moisture, debris, anything like that.
Is there any size restrictions on the products? Can it be real small? Can it be real big? Or is there certain sizes y'all can and can't do?
We can go from anything as small as you can imagine, basically up to the size of a vehicle, or even bigger if you'd like.
How long does the material actually protect what you're putting inside of it?
It's indefinite. Once this item's stored and created, as you see in the process we're about to do here, there's really no time limit to it. Basically what we'll do is gonna actually purge the inside of this bag with nitrogen. And at that point, we actually use our meters and sensors to detect how much moisture is left inside. At that point, once we find an acceptable level, we'll actually go ahead and vacuum seal that equipment. Basically at that point it's preserved.
So, Mr. Jim, once this is all done, how do you know what's inside the bag if you have several products?
Oh, good question. Let me show you on this finished product over here. On every package we do, we put one of our Guardian chips on. I've got a little app on my phone that'll read that chip. I can come up and scan it, and within just a few seconds, it'll pull up any documents, pictures that we put on here. And here's the meters before, a picture of the gearbox, the finished wrap product. All that information is right here, basically on the chip, where we've got all the pictures, the documents, inspection reports, steel mill certifications, hydro testing reports, whatever the client wants to give us to associate with that Guardian chip.
So y'all could have 100, if not more, boxes all the same size.
Right.
All you need is that little chip on there, and you can walk through your warehouse and see exactly what's in every single box.
That's correct.
That is awesome.
Yes, sir. So, Jude, one other thing we do is we build crates to fit the equipment. Like these crates here we built with the Cornerstone valve seats. We build vinyl jackets
Oh, goodness.
to fit. Okay, this is a 50 by 35 foot jacket here for a customer, but we build custom fit jackets for single flying lead reel covers, calm buoys, any type of equipment that needs to be protected from the UV. Make a great fit for boats and ATVs as well.
So any size.
Any size.
Golly.
Any size.
Check them out, guardianpreservation.net.
And remember, you know the line.
Team Voodoo knows how to get around South Louisiana, and that's in a Chevrolet Silverado Z71, nicknamed Ogan. Service Chevrolet Cadillac is your access to the latest and greatest Chevy has to offer. Located on Ambassador Caffrey, this is your one-stop shop for Cadillac and Chevrolet. Stop in today and let them put you in your next adventure.
Riding a little low there.
The boat is getting close to hitting its maximum weight limit. But this area is so chock full of giants, it's hard to pass up the opportunity to snag one more for the day.
On him.
That's the first one that I've ever shot that floats.
Is he small? Is he smaller?
bait right there. He's like, man, I saw a boat. Next thing I know. See, as the arm gets caught,
Right.
just gotta get him.
You want a hand? Maybe from that other way around here.
Yeah, push yourself in the boat. Big old head.
Goodness.
Yep. But that is how long they hold their breath.
Right. That was a good 10, 15 minutes.
Well, we have 3 in the boat. You can clearly see they're gonna go easy 10 foot or better. The one on the bottom, on the other side, I believe is pushing 12 foot. Yep. That's kind of what we want in the boat every day. You want 10 plus foot gators, and the style that we're hunting them today and yesterday, we tried it, and it seemed to have worked yesterday. We brought the Sandman with us, which is a Bayou Teche custom rifle. It's a 300 Win Mag. It's got a 5x20 Night Force scope on it. I mean, we can zoom in, and as you can tell, I can shoot the eyeball out of an alligator at about 100 yards. Sometimes the shots were so far that we actually sent the drone over the gators because the camera couldn't zoom in like I was zooming in with that scope. We are going for records this year, and I believe I am well on my way to accomplishing a largest average for most gators harvested in a year. I have 29 tags. My average is going to be based off of those 29 tags. Right now I got a 10 foot average. If you have 4 or 5 tags, yeah, you could probably get a 10 foot average as well. But once you get into them 20s, work starts getting in the way. You start losing interest in the gators. But we're gonna go ahead and, you know, steamroll right through everything and hopefully set some kind of record. We have meetings with Wildlife and Fisheries, and we're also gonna be making a call to Guinness. Hopefully we can get some kind of records or record this awesome gator hunt that we have this year. Today is over, unless we see another one on the way out and we decide, man, what the hell. It's raining back at home, so I guess we might need to stay out here a little longer, but because there's so much weight in the boat, I'd rather not get the boat on step. So it's not the gator tail, it's me just kind of trucking along. If the wrong boat passes too close to us, they don't know what's going on, they could run a wave into our boat. Once you get 3 or 4 real good ones in the boat, you kind of need to head back in, you know. Y'all stay tuned. More Team Voodoo adventures when we come back.
As you already know, subscribe to our YouTube channel for all of our adventures to date. Give us a follow on Facebook and Instagram too. As always, I'm this guy, Jude Mike, and you survived another Team Voodoo adventure.